going to show you this week's awesome new videos that have come out. I got quite a few different couple things I want to talk about, but we're going to start with this week's filters. So the very first thing, I'm going to actually skip. I'm going to come back to Kiwi's new video that he posted. He's brought out a couple news, and I highly recommend watching that video because he does talk about how he brings on a couple new people to help him out with this card game. So definitely check out that. But he does mention new cards. I will show that here in a little bit. He did email me his cards. So next video we have Mr. Jank TV, and that's pretty much what he's showing here is we have his TCG called C&D. He also mentions that here, I'll blow this up for it so it's a little bit easier for everybody to see. So we have his new TCG called C&D. He's also starting a new game, and this new game is called Spellbook. So pretty much all it is spells going back and forth. What I really like about this is his attention to detail on the design. He's got his name. Looks like a mana cost. We have the subtype or what type of spell it's going to be. Looks like the attack and some kind of ability down here. Those of you who are not familiar with this person, hint hint, wink wink. But either way, I mean, it's a really solid game. It looks like you got a whole bunch of different types of spells. You got different kinds of subtext and types of spells there. So I mean, overall, it looks like a really cool game, and hope to see more from it later on down the line. Let's continue to the next card game here. So ICCS Sunlord. I don't know what to say about this. I mean, I think my favorite thing about ICCS Sunlord, and I've told him this on a few different occasions, is his template. His template is just a really good template. It's a solid template. I mean, you don't see templates to where you have this cool design up here, especially for a homemade game. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You have your stats right here. You have your name up at the top. Looks like the type right here. And then you have your ability. It's all spelled out for you. All of his cards look very, very cool. I mean, this is a whole different race right here. These Fex race is what he kind of describes it. But very cool. His artwork seems to get better. So ICCS Sunlord, just keep pushing through, man. You're doing a really great job. Let's get to this next one. I apologize for not blowing that one up. I'll be blowing up the rest of them here. Umbreas Ravenstorm. So I believe I reviewed him last week. He did come out with a new, a few new cards this week. I mean, again, same thing. It's still a generic looking card, but overall, I mean, his art's definitely there. It looks like a pretty fun game. I want to say his art's getting better. Just looking at the background, his art's looking a lot better. I really like how he's got these different Mancers. He's got this Pyromancer. I believe the next one, or a couple of ones ago, he actually shows a Necromancer that looks really awesome. I highly recommend looking at this video. It's a very awesome video. Excuse me. So we already reviewed Spells and Swords last week, that exact same video. We'll go to this next one. Best Homemade TCG Opening, which is actually Pokemon Thrill. So I actually had to wait. I watched this whole entire video, and he gets to the cards right at the very end. So he's got this huge pack of cards that he's going to show. And what he shows here is pretty awesome. I mean, it's a generic looking kind of card game, but at the same time, it's instead of throwing a bunch of different numbers at you and this and that, he's got literally only 2 stats. You've got your abilities right here in the right. Very, very cool. Very simplistic, but it seems like it would be a very playable game, and it looks like it's really cool. Pokemon Thrill is also throwing out a shout out for myself. I highly recommend, if you guys want your games kind of reviewed, throw out some shout outs towards me, or let me know in the comments of whatever you guys leave. If you guys have any reviews TCGs that you have, let me know so I can review them. Sometimes they're not going to show up in the weekly filter, so please let me know. Next, we have Toxic Squig Productions. So this one's pretty cool. The problem is it's kind of a bad quality video. But overall, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's kind of basic as well, kind of weird looking, I guess, in a way. But overall, the pictures are really cool. The template needs a little bit of work, but I really like Toxic Squid Productions. Very cool stuff right here. Pretty neat. I'll blow it up so you guys can see it a little bit better. But I highly recommend taking a look at his video as well. He talks about some pretty cool stuff. But like I said, the video quality is kind of bad, so it kind of stutters a little bit. And Togo Gaming. So I actually forgot to mention this one last week, I believe. Awesome creator here. He really does some awesome stuff. I really love his templates. I don't think there's anything wrong with Togo Gaming's templates. I believe, for the most part, he's always popping new cards out. I definitely recommend, if you guys like watching homemade TCGs, take a look at Togo Gaming's. He's got some really cool stuff always. I really like his template. I really like how it's all laid out. I really like his different characters and creatures and whatnot. Let's get through some of this. But he's always got something crazy going on. It reminds me of a lot of Kiwis, so definitely take a look at that and subscribe to him if you can. And I think for the most part, let's see, am I missing anything? Oh, yes, I am missing. This guy, awesome music throughout the entire video. Please watch this video just for the music alone. But I think my favorite thing about this video right here are the cards. Let's get to these here. Talk about bold cards. So he doesn't really explain what's going on just because of the fact that the music is playing throughout the whole thing. But I love how big these cards are. I mean, the cards are not big, but just the way everything's just popping out in your face. I really love how this is laid out. I mean, you got a simple number at the top, you have an ace, then you got these bold pictures and these bold words and bold numbers. Awesome stuff. I really love that. Just the way that these two cards come together is pretty sweet. MCMCTCG review, Sid the Kid Longhead. Awesome stuff. I really like his stuff right there. Alright, so we're going to continue forward. I don't want to make this video way too long. So, kind of had a special request from the Purple Quillfish. Not so much a request, but I just made a trailer for TCG News. I misspelled his name, and I feel like I owe him something here. So, I'm not going to lie. This is probably one of my favorite TCGs online to date. I enjoy looking at every single one of this kid's homemade TCGs. He has got the most creative, Home Brewery's got some creative stuff too. But he's got some of the most creative different cards and card names. Porcupine Quillance. I mean, it's creative to the point to where it's ingenious. He's got some really cool card designs as well, where I know in one of his videos he's got a bubblegum dude, and his bubblegum is just oozing out the card, throughout the title, the abilities, everything. So the way he just does everything, I mean, he is one of my favorite TCG creators to date on YouTube right now. He's got some really awesome stuff, and I feel like not even just the misspelling, I definitely wanted to review some of his card games, and I'll probably do my backtrack videos here soon, and his will definitely be on there for sure. So check out the Purple Quillfish. Awesome stuff. Next, we have Fluffy Bunny. He special requested to me that he wanted me to do his review, review on his card game. His card game came out. This video came out about a month ago. This will just be a quick review. Obviously, some high quality cards here. Unfortunately, he did print them out. It looks like just regular paper, but he put a lot of time and a lot of effort into it. He did a lot of the stuff on, well, it looks like he did almost all of it on the computer, which always, I like the homemade aspect, but also, you can do a lot of different cool techniques on the computer as well. And I feel like he's done really great artwork here and a lot of really cool stuff going on. I like his template. I like how the different colors, they kind of coincide throughout the game. So definitely check out his Fluffy Bunny. And last but not least, like I said, Kiwi is teaming up with a few different people. Check out his video so he can tell you which people he's teaming up with. I already know who it is, but I want you to look at his video to get the views. But here it is. His cards that he's got. from that video that for whatever reason wasn't able to make it on. He has the long sword, pretty cool, pretty funny. It's a very long sword. The Mecha Salt Dragon. We have the Rocktopus, pretty cool. And probably my favorite is the jellyfish. It's literally a fish with jelly inside of it. So, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And again, you guys are doing a great job, and I definitely want to see more videos from you guys. Please keep popping them out. The more you pop out, the more I'll do reviews on them. If you happen to see any of my videos and I haven't reviewed your card game, let me know. I will do the best I can to try to get your video on one of these reviews. Other than that, keep it going and be creative.